What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and in this video we are hunting with a brand new feeder pack, and we got a feeder right here. But I have 5 feeders set up on this map. One right here, there's another one over here, we got one on the train tracks here, we have another one right here, and we have one up by the hidden lake. But I set it to 1727, which is pretty much 527, I'm pretty sure, because that is when both whitetail and moose feed. So hopefully these feeders attracted both of those species. Well, this first feeder here didn't even attract one animal yet, but that's okay. We're going to go to the next one, and hope when we come back that one will have attracted something. Anyways, guys, we did bring 3 weapons with us. We brought the 7mm Magnum, the 243, and a bow, just in case we have to get up close to a species. There is few deer. There's got a buck right there. Got a buck with a bunch of does and a nice level 4 moose. I think we're gonna take the moose with the 7mm Magnum here, 0 to 150. Hold right about there. That looked good. And here's our level 4 moose, 203. Nice gold, far off a diamond, but still a nice kill. Here we are, guys. This is the railroad tracks here, and got moose right here. There's more than one antler, and that's a bear, level 2. So since it's moose, we're at the 7mm Magnum. And we're gonna try to spot everything in this herd, because there's another antler back there. Well, guys, we made a slight change. We got the 338 just to kill these moose a little bit faster, but right, and that's the other guy. Nice level 3 too. This guy's better. It's moving. We're gonna hold a little high to look like a good one shot, and yes, it was. Well, here, guys, this is our 4th feeder, and on this one there are just a few moose. But 0 to 150 again. Cold about, and we hit a female. We dropped a female moose, and I was trying to aim for the male one. That was insane. Well, here's our female moose right here, and I'm interested to see where we hit it. Yeah, we hit it in the neck right there. Trying to aim for the other moose, but we still got the kill. Well, here's our 5th and final feeder as we spooked moose. We may not get a shot at this feeder. Oh, nope, never mind. That's a nice level 4 right there. We're gonna duck down. There's a female running through there. I think this is the only guy at the feeder. That looked good. And we may have just hit that doe with a 338 bullet. We did hit that poor whitetail, and there's deer right there. Just does and a small buck, so we didn't miss anything, but yes, we did. We hit, oh my gosh, with the deer in the skull. Guys, I just gotta take this opportunity. 75 meters, perfect hard shot with the 243 on that whitetail deer. Well, guys, here we are. Here's this nice level 4 moose, 218. That's our biggest moose of the day so far. Perfect single one shot, 338. Well, guys, we switched the time to 6 a.m. and now we're gonna try to go for a whitetail deer with these feeders. And there's still 100% bait remaining in this feeder, but hopefully there's something clean to it for the next run. But we're still gonna check anyways if there's anything feeding at it. Well, there's the feeder, and still nothing is feeding at it. It kind of does surprise me. But anyways, let's just go back to right here. This is our next spot. And here we are, a few deer downrange. Got 192, 199. There's a doe in 198. That guy's gonna be the biggest, 0 to 150. Hold a little high right there. 243 bullet does the job. Well, here's our buck we got with the 243. A nice gold, as that 243 round just went through everything in the vital area that that deer had. Here we are, we're at the railroad feeder now, and there is moose here, but no whitetail. But I'm not mad to take a moose 338. That moose is going down. Here we go, this is our next feeder right there, and there's a nice 250 potential deer right there alongside some other smaller deer and smaller moose, but we're going to take them with the 243 0 to 150. Should be a gold. Aim a little bit behind the shoulder. It should be a perfect shot. Well, here's our really nice buck right here. 217, a really nice buck. Single one with the 243 does the job. Well, here we are, guys, approaching up on our next feeder, and I did make a little audible, you could say, for the 243. We replaced it with the Hanson 30-06, because I love that gun. It really gets the job done for whitetail, as that is another really nice moose. There's a good shot right there. That was a good, vital organ hit. At least it should have been on that moose. Guys, this is going to be run 3, and this feeder over here hasn't seen action yet, so here's hoping that we do get some action, but it is at 100%, so I don't think we are going to see anything, as yep, that is the case right there for that one lonely feeder. We got some moose downrange, I think all females, no whitetail bucks. This is their feed time, well, one of their feed times. I'm not going to take another female moose. I'm just going to head to the next railroad zone right here. We're going to fill it first. Well, here's some moose again here at this feeder, but we still have not seen a whitetail deer at this particular feeder right here. So there was 2 moose. Well, we're going to try a brain shot. Oh, never mind. This moose moved. Right there should be a heart shot that I missed. We're just going to keep shooting and praying. And I do not think any of those were good shots, as I do need more ammo. Well, none of those shots were good shots, so we have moved on to our next feeder, I should say. I almost wanted to say zone, but pretty much the same deer as last time, but we only have bucks here this time. I mean, whitetail deer here this time. Got 2 bucks downrange and a bunch of does. This one is definitely gonna be the shooter, hold high, and we got ourselves a really nice heart shot, I hope, on that whitetail. Well, guys, nothing is at this feeder right here, but I kind of predicted that, since it is kind of dead zone pressure, which is definitely not a great thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove it and put it down here on the hidden lake. And if you didn't know, right here in Layton Lakes, north of Ronaki, there is a hidden lake that's honestly pretty great for whitetail deer. There's a whitetail deer right there. Try to get him on the run, as that was a really nice shot right there. Well, guys, this is going to be our final rotation here, as this feeder has not got any action at all. That is crazy. I feel like this would be a good spot, because I have a whitetail drink zone right here, which really isn't that far away, so they must feed over here. And then we even have whitetail drink zones right here, so I'm surprised not one has even thought of going over here. This feeder's been full of corn or whatever's in it this whole time. But anyways, let's go back to this outpost to get back to the zone. Well, we got some action down here, as there is 2 cow moose and some deer bedded. We're gonna try to go down here, and I brought the bow, and and I always, in every video, I like to try to use every single weapon I bring, and we're gonna try to use this bow on one of these whitetail. I don't care which one it is, just has to be a buck. Well guys, we're approaching up to around 60 meters. This thing does zero up to 60, then we're gonna try to get up to 40 if we can. Okay, here we are guys. We are at around 40 meters. I'm trying to get this shot. There he is. And that looked good. The tat is a vital organ hit. And that arrow went through everything in that deer's body. Right there. Really nice buck with the bow. That was amazing. And we got moose again at this feeder. There's just moose everywhere. And I do wonder sometimes. I don't even think it's the same zone every time. Level 2. Level 2 is broadside. But we can get a hard shot. And that was not a good shot, I don't think. Maybe it was though. So we hit one, but it's a no organs hit. So he's probably not gonna die anytime soon. Well guys, here we are. This zone has been really promising to us and it keeps on delivering. There's a really nice level 4 moose downrange. Take up the 338 and that looked like a good shot right there on that moose. Yes, it was a nice one shot. Well, here we are. This is going to be our final zone of the video, and it does say 100% bait remaining, but there is a feeder. I placed it pretty much on the edge of the lake right here, and I was hoping that it would attract one of the whitetails in their drink time, but that may not be the case. That's a blackberry there. And no, did not, but I'm going to get something in this feeder. At least I'm going to try pretty quick, so yeah, I'll see you guys when either the outro or when I try to get some deer into this feeder. Well guys, we went back to main menu and we just could not get anything at this feeder right here. The way the feeders work, I'm pretty sure, is they have to be at least 400 meters from it to sense it, and maybe this lake just didn't. There's whitetail that drink here. Is that... There's some black bear, and they're drinking at this lake right now. Okay, level 4 black bear. This technically does go against the video's title of hunting with the feeders, but this guy, he's standing right there. 0 to 150. We're just gonna take him. We're just gonna drop that male black bear. He was small, but I needed a kill to end this video right here. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did filming it. Please subscribe. We are a small channel and I'd really appreciate it. We could use all the help we can get. Make sure to smash that like button. Hit the bell so you can tune on in when we produce new content on this channel. So hope you guys are having a great day. See you guys in the next one.